What's up, everybody? I'm Duncan Deep, and welcome back to the GBA. My GBA season is not going great, and I apologize if the commentary on this video isn't fantastic. It is 1 a.m. Gatr decided to keep me waiting. It seems to be a pattern that my opponents like to keep me waiting until 1 a.m. I should just schedule my battles for 1 a.m. and have a nap during the day. But it's fine. It's not his fault. There was a bit of a misunderstanding. Anyway, I am up against Gatr, the one and only. You can check out his channel in the description down below. And this is why I call this the true playoffs division. I've got Gatr, I've got Chimp. And then even when I'm playing out of playoffs, I'm playing the GBA champion. Because, you know, it's totally not rigged, guys. They did not rig this. It's not because the guy that was setting up the schedules didn't like me or Chimp and decided to throw us in a division with each other and Gatr. It's nothing to do with that at all. There's no rigging involved. It was completely randomized. Definitely 100% not rigged. Anyway, I've got an adamant Yachiberry Landorus for this game. I've just made Landorus fast enough to outspeed Heracross. There wasn't any reason to speed any higher because everything else naturally outspeeds it. I did want to run a Scarf actually on that, but MV convinced me otherwise. So if a Scarf would have come in handy, I'm going to blame MV pretty hard. We've got a nice Life Orb Weavile. This is a Pursuit Trapper. It catches Lati. Low kick catches Mamoswine. It will kill Mamoswine if he's not defensively invested. It does do about 86% to a Heatran, which is nice. Now we've got my favorite mon on this team. We have the Thick Club Lightning Rod Jolly Marowak with 196 speed, which will allow it after one flame charge to outspeed the Mamoswine, and after 2 flame charges, outspeed everything on his team. So if I get the right matchup, maybe against a Galvantula with HP Ice, I do hard wall that with Marowak, then I can set up a Swords Dance or maybe a flame charge or 2, and with an SD and 2 flame charges, Marowak will sweep his team. Again, Keldeo is just fast enough to outspeed his Heracross. There was no reason to outspeed anything else. It is going to be running a Calm Mind, Icy Wind, Surf, Secret Sword set. We have Mandibuzz with Max but Def. It will eat up hits. I'm going to lean on it, just like the GBA analyst said I would need to. And then finally, MVY. MV also insisted on this guy making it in. It's a Shuckerberry Adamant Mega, not Mega, a regular Metagross. Wish it was Mega. If it was Mega, oh my god, this would be an easy battle to win. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this battle against Gatr, our good friend. Battle himself. If you've ever heard me say battle, that's Gatr. That's where it comes from. And we're gonna let the battle begin. And I really need luck here. I need crits every turn. I need him to miss attacks. I'm really worried about this matchup. Gatr is a phenomenal battler, leagues above myself. He has brought Galvantula, that is scary. He has brought Heatran, that is scary. He has brought Pyukamuku, that is not that good. I'm not too worried about that. He's brought Mamo, that's a problem. He's brought Holucha, and he's brought Whimsy. So no Latios. Makes me feel like I wish I'd invested a bit more speed in some things, and I'm rethinking a lot of what I've done. Holucha is very powerful. It does get the knock, so it's not... Green Squad isn't great against it, but I do think he's going to lead with his Galvantula. I think he's going to lead Galvantula and want to get webs up, so I am going to lead Greed Squad. He might expect that, he might predict that and go ahead and lead with Mamoswine, which could be really bad news for me. But if he does lead Mamoswine, I can't switch Keldeo in on an Earthquake, but I could switch Mandy in and then double out into Keldeo. Because obviously Mandibuzz is immune to Earthquake. I don't know. There's nothing particularly safe if he leads Mamoswine here. So he may lead Mamoswine. I may be over-predicting a little bit. Maybe it would be nice to have led with the Shucker Lando, hit that Mamoswine with a superpower, which can knock it out. And really weaken that Mamoswine. But we'll see what happens. We are up against my boy Gatr. Such a good battler. Really cannot overstate, how good of a battler Gatr is. So I'm really quite worried in this matchup. Already on the back foot here against such an incredible battler as him. And then obviously the Chimpact battle didn't go too great when he ended up getting that crit off on me. And he did lead Mamoswine, so that is going to be very unpleasant for me. I do think he's just going to Earthquake here. But he may predict me to predict the Earthquake. Oh, what do I need Marowak for? Marowak is really nice for Heatran. And it's really nice Do I 2-hit KO Mamoswine with Flame Charge? Because if I do, I'm going to go for Flame Charge here, predicting him to rock. If he's level 50. Flame Charge does not 2-hit KO. Ah, but Flame Charge plus Shadowbone does. Oh, this is a difficult decision. So, I can make a read here, a really, really hard read of him predicting me to switch. But why does he not just Earthquake anyway? Like, he's not too worried about any of my switches. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for the hard read in the Flame Charge. And he did go for Earthquake. Damn it! Don't ever try and read Gatr. It's a mistake. Ah, god damn it. Why did I do that? I overthought it. I overthought it against Gatr. Never overthink against such good players. I do think I want to go Keldeo here and just click Surf. Nothing on his team appreciates Surf. He may go Galvantula, but nothing on his team appreciates Surf. I don't really have my check now to Galvantula, which is really bad news. So we can go Galvantula here and get his webs up pretty freely. And that is super, super bad news for me. I really did misplay that. I don't understand why I did that. I do not understand why I did that. That's such a bad play. Duncan. Turn 1. Trying to make the hardest read of your life. That was not a good play. That was 100% a bad play. It really was. And that is a win con for me that's just disappeared. Caster. That's going to be Pyukumuku. Okay. What does Pyukumuku do? It sets up Toxics and things? Does it set up Toxic on me? It's got Baton Pass. Taunt. Soak. Don't see any of that happening. Do I just set up Calm Minds here? I think I'm going to Calm Mind. He may Toxic. Could be unpleasant if he Toxics. I don't even know what Pyukumuku does. He's going to double into Rin. Rin is his Whimsicott. Okay. So, Whimsicott versus Keldeo. Versus Keldeo. +1 Spadef. +1 special attack. Level 50. If he's got Encore, this is a problem. Giga Drain. If he goes for the Giga. Does 30%. Energy Ball. Does 37 to 44. Moonblast. Does 39 to 46. And here with Icy Wind, I will Oko. Oh no, that's Choice Specs. That is not an Oko. I will do 70.6 to 83. I like Icy Wind here. I do like Icy Wind. If he Encores me, he Encores me. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so what does he do here with Whimsicott? Sets up Tailwind. Losing Marowak was such a bad play. I really hate myself. I really hate myself for that. That is just awful. I kind of want to just go into MVY. I don't know what else I can do here. Depends what he goes into, really. He could go into Mamo here. I'm in a really bad position being 1-1 down after turn 1. And I even said he's gonna Earthquake. I could go Mandibuzz, double out into Keldeo. It would have been a really, really good sequence of play. It would have been a really, really good couple of turns. Even if he'd gone for a second Earthquake, I could have taken it. All right, we're fighting an uphill battle here. Bad turn 1 play. Bad turn 1 play. He went for the Moonblast, okay. It's doing 0. Now, what does he switch into? Let's go Encore. Moonblast. So I'm using old school paper and pen. What does he switch into Metagross here? Can't bring in Mamo, can't bring in Hawlucha. Galvantula he could bring in, Heatran he could bring in. But Heatran, he risks me Earthquaking. I think I'm going to Meteor Mash. I'm going to get damage on whatever he brings in. If he brings Heatran in, I've got to answer by going back into Keldeo. But, yeah, I think I'll go Heatran. I think he'll go Heatran. I should Earthquake. I should have Earthquaked, really. But I don't want to make any more lit plays, you know? Kind of worried about making the lit plays. If I get the +1 attack, I'm in a good place. I know that Metagross can't take a fire hit from Heatran, though, which is a problem. Ockerberry was something we considered when building this team. Which I almost wish I had now, because Mamoswine doesn't appreciate Bullet Punch, but Heatran eats it up, and I don't have my Marowak anymore, which... I mean, how could I predict that I was going to be a dumbass, though? Heatran? Tokiomi? Yeah, god damn. Could have gone for Earthquake there. I read that switch, but I didn't want to make another play. Okay. He's definitely going for the fire move. I definitely go to not a horse here. I don't really have another play. He may predict it. He may Stealth Rock. That'd be a really unpleasant. But I don't think he can risk me going for an Earthquake. I don't think he can risk me going for an Earthquake. So I think he's got to Fire Blast here. And Keldeo, sadly, is my best play. He did bring that in. Ah, Duncan! Making lit plays when you shouldn't. Making safe, stupid, not useful plays when you should make the lit play. Okay, Flamethrower. And he burns Keldeo. That's unfortunate. So he's cancelled out my leftovers healing. But, you know, it's standard. It's me. Of course he's going to burn me. He did a lot of damage there. Why did he do so much damage? Is he Specs? That would be information. That would be information. Custom set. Heatran. Flamethrower. Level 50. If he is timid... Flamethrower does up to 50 damage. He did 54... Which means he's modest. He's modest, Heatran. He's going to switch. He is going to switch. So, does he switch in Pyukumuku? That's the question. Does he switch in Whimsicott or Pyukumuku? It's Rin. That is the Whimsicott. We are going to hit him with a nice Icy Wind. I believe at -1, I should outspeed this guy. And it should be a 2-hit KO. Good, 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 good. Okay, that's a 2-hit KO. So, he may sack off Whimsicott here. He may not. But either way, I've got a 2-hit KO on the Whimsicott, which is good news. I need to double check that I outspeed, because obviously I'm a very interesting speed tier. 50, 184. Yeah, I outspeed. So I'm going to Icy Wind him here. He'll probably Encore just to lock me in, or he'll switch. Can't status me. Yeah, I see an Encore or a switch. Either way, though, anything he switches in will then be slower than Keldeo after an Icy Wind, so it's a good position for me. I don't hate this position. especially after losing Marowak. I can make this comeback. I know I can. If I make my optimal play every turn, if I predicted that Heatran switch in, that would have been beautiful. But he is going to switch out into Caster. This Pyukumuku, this pain in the ass Pyukumuku. Honestly, I don't even know what Pyukumuku even does. I really don't. I really don't know what this Pokemon even does. So, unfortunately, he could Baton Pass here. I think it gets Baton Pass. He could slow Baton Pass back into Whimsicott to then outspeed me again, which would be a nice play. I think that's his play. So I kind of like switching in MVY here, but I need to know what Pyukumuku does. I know it gets no attacking moves. It gets Recover, Toxic Curse, Baton Pass. I think I switch in Metagross here, predicting him to Baton Pass, but then if he Baton Passes, he goes into Heatran, which is really bad. So that maybe wasn't actually the best play. Yeah, he Baton Passes. So that was a slow Baton Pass to go back into Whimsicott. Now he'll go Heatran. Oh, he may go Mamo. I don't think he wants to take a Bullet Punch with Mamo, though, and he doesn't know that I'm Shucker Berry. Obviously, he doesn't know that I'm Shucker Berry. So he'll probably go Heatran again. And Heatran's just... yeah, there it is. And it's just whittle away at... it's just whittling away at... it's modest. Flamethrower. Against my Metagross, does this kill? Yes, it does. So, can't take that with him. Could go Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz does bulk it out. And let's go my Mandibuzz. I am max defense. Level 50. Okay, so Flame does 29.4 to 35% to my Mandibuzz, so I do beat it over time. I really don't want to go back to Keldeo, so I am going to switch in Mandibuzz here. It could be a bad play, but if he takes 35% max, so long as he doesn't burn me, yeah, it should take 76 damage max. There we go. And so long as he doesn't burn me, I'm getting leftovers healing, and I'm walling him. I don't know what he's going to think I'm going to do, but I think he'll predict me to stay in. What will he go into against Mandibuzz? He'll probably go Galvantula. That's a decent play for him. Do I want a Toxic here? He could go Mamoswine. I could just Foul Play. I'm just going to Foul Play, get some damage. If he does switch in Mamo, it gets damage. I don't know what the Heatran's going to do here in front of a Mandibuzz. I don't know what his plan is. I really don't. So, kind of just maybe should have roosted. Scout out a move. But I went for the Foul Play and it's too late. I wish I'd run Knockoff as well. That was another consideration I did during team building. I really did consider Knockoff. That Marowak play at the beginning was so bad. I'd be so confident right now with Marowak in the back. Because Hawlucha is a huge problem. If you don't know, Hawlucha is a massive, massive problem once it gets that speed boost. I don't know how much a Weavile Ice Shard does to Hawlucha, but I know that it's not enough. Like 68 to 81, so he can easily sweep me with Hawlucha if I have nothing to take a hit. Which is really bad. Landorus can take a hit from Hawlucha though, which is good. Do not know what he'd choose to go for with Hawlucha. He might be sub-Citrus set. And if he's sub-SD with Hawlucha and he brings Hawlucha in on the wrong moment for me, I lose. I actually just lose. So that's really bad news. Okay, how much is this Foul Play going to do? Oh, did a fair chunk. He's gone for Toxic. Okay. So he is Stoolytran. Not appreciating that status. Not gonna lie. Can't beat this Heatran here. Probably should have pivoted into Keldeo. That was my much better play. I need to start making my better play, even if it's a riskier play. I do think he'll switch here. The question is, what does he switch into? I think he predicts Keldeo. And he switches in Whimsy. So I kind of like doubling into MVY. But what if he flamethrowers? What if he just flamethrowers? And I go into Metagross and lose it. Honestly, I'm going to Roost. And then watch what he switches into. I wish I had U-turn on Mandibuzz as well. Like, it's just lots of team prep that I wish I'd had based on the fact that I've lost Marowak. Because obviously, I really liked Marowak for Heatran. It does wall a lot of these hits. And it hits back very, very hard. That turn 1 play was so bad. It was so bad. I don't know why I tried to make that kind of play against Gatr. Really wasn't a good play. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, that first turn. I got so greedy. I saw that sequence of play. I saw it, and I was like, I've got this. I really want a little bit of damage on Mamoswine, so I know that Superpower from my Landorus will kill it. That's really important to me. Okay, he is going to switch into Ryder. His Hawlucha. So this is terrible for me. This is exactly what I was talking about. Hawlucha in the wrong place at the wrong time. If he goes for sub here, I think I lose. I think I actually just lose. If he has sub here, I've just lost this game. I think he just sweeps me 6-0 if he has sub. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, doubling into Metagross. Again, my better play was to double into Metagross there. And now I have to switch into Metagross, because if he subs, I can Bullet Punch break the sub on the SD. I think I can break the sub at least. Yeah, Bullet Punch does break the sub on the SD. And then he is in Ice Shard range, so I prevent the 6-0. But then I lose Metagross, and that means I lose my answer to his... I lose my best answer to his Mamoswine. And I lose an answer to Galvantula, or a weak answer to Galvantula, but I lose a thing for Galvantula. But I think that he's probably going to sub here. And I really, really don't appreciate the sub. High Jump Kick only does 37 to 44 to my Metagross. So even after an SD, Metagross has a chance of living it. So I might, if I get to break his sub, go for the Meteor Mash just to kill him. And risk living the plus two HGK. Which does up to 166 to my Metagross. But it depends if he goes for an attacking move here, or if he goes for a double. It really depends what he does here. Bulk up. Oh, he's bulk up Hawlucha? That is a problem. I definitely have to Meteor Mash here now. That's definitely not nice. That's definitely not a nice Hawlucha. I'm not happy. I am going to lose my Metagross to this Hawlucha. +1 attack. He's going to do 56% with, oh! He's going to switch into Tokiomi again. Jesus! Keeps going back into this Heatran. I keep getting that opportunity. I keep getting that opportunity to Earthquake him, but really didn't think he'd give up on that bulk up. I can go Keldeo, but then he just switches in Pyukumuku. What's Keldeo good at? He's good at Mamoswine. Even now, he's good for Mamoswine. He's no good for Galvantula. He's good for Heatran if I lose him on. You know what? I'm going to switch in... No, switching in Buzz leaves me in a bad situation. Do I Earthquake? I've already lost one Mon to making an Earthquake play when I really shouldn't have. I think I go Keldeo. I think I go Keldeo, and I'm going to make my best, what I think is my best play, and go Keldeo here. He will switch in Pyukumuku. That burn is really, really unfortunate. There's that Flamethrower again. That burn is really unfortunate. I'm on my last switch into this, and I would be gaining a lot of health back from these lefties if it wasn't for this burn, because every time this comes in, he has to switch out. I think he goes Pyukumuku here. I don't think he can afford to go Whimsicott. So I can Calm Mind on the Pyuku switch in, I think, is my best play. I'm going to go for the Calm Mind on the Pyukumuku switch in. I don't think he goes Whimsicott here. Does he go Rin? I'll be very upset. Caster. Okay, that's the Pyukumuku. Alright, so we do get a Calm Mind off. It's quite free. Now, tempted to Icy Wind. If he goes Whimsicott, that's good. If he goes anything else, I outspeed. So Icy Wind here is nice. It's a nice safe play. I don't really know what this thing does to me. I really don't. I don't want to obviously trigger Insides Out and kill myself. So I'm definitely going to be trying to do a little amount of damage to him and not a huge amount. Definitely going to be going for the lower amount of damage. Because I don't think it can do any damage without Toxic. I think Pyukumuku's only real way to deal damage is Toxic. He may Baton Pass here. He may go for the BP into Whimsy, which I think is a solid play on his part, actually. I really do. I think BP into Whimsy is a good play. I want to know how much my Pursuit from Weavile will do to his Whimsicott, actually. Pursuit does 53 to 64. So he's actually in Pursuit range. Yeah, he's definitely BP'd. Maybe Secret Sword was the better play. Because he's definitely BP'd here. Yeah, there's the BP. Pyukumuku, surprisingly good in League format with that slow PP and lots of bulk. And the fact that people don't want to kill it. Very, very scary mon. He may go Whimsy here. Whimsy should be able to knock me out. Even at +1 special defense. Let me double check. +1 Spadef. Moonblast. Assuming he's offensive. Yes, it will knock me out. It does 78 damage. Well, it does 66 to 78. But either way, it's enough. Will he predict Metagross, though? I don't think he will, because he's in a very safe position. So he has no reason to. And seeing as he kills me in anything but a min roll, with my spread, he kills me on anything but a min roll. I think because I'm calm-minded, he's going to be safe. He's going to Moonblast. So I kind of like Metagross. And the question is, does a Metagross Pursuit kill him? Custom set. Pursuit. No, it does not. It does next to nothing to him. Next to nothing. He's gone into Heatran every time against Metagross, which means he might not this time is the problem. Oh, he doubled into Heatran? Oh, into Pyuku. Nice and safe. Nice safe double there. I am going to go for a nice Meteor Mash here. Possible attack raise, but he may... Actually, I'm going to go for an Earthquake. I don't think Earthquake knocks him out. And it means he can't switch in. Although he may just... he may just Baton Pass, which is his better play. So he's probably just Baton Passing here. Slowly weakening this caster. That Baton Pass, that is so good. Like, kudos to Gatr for drafting Pyukumuku. Did not expect it to put in this much work. Didn't even expect him to bring it. But kudos to him for drafting it in this sort of super slow pivot manner. Because it is a very scary mon. He is gonna just... Oh, I wish I'd put rocks up. This Heatran would be dead by now. He is just gonna Flamethrower here. I wonder how much Flamethrower does to my Landorus. I really don't want it to burn me is the only thing. $61 to 72. I cannot afford to take that much damage on Lando. I think I'm forced into Keldeo again. Which is really... This Heatran is really, really putting in work against me. I'm really struggling to get through it here. If someone could set Hep, That would be great. Here is the flamethrower. This is going to do a huge chunk of damage. It is going to put me well within range of the last flamethrower. So 21 HP. Once again, this burn from that flamethrower, that 10% burn on the first flamethrower, so bad for me. So bad for me. He is probably going to go into caster here, his Pyukumuku. I do see caster coming in. I'm kind of tempted to double into... I'm going to Secret Sword. I need to get that Pyukumuku gone. It's giving him so many options against my team. I was tempted to double into Mandibuzz. I really was. But being a mon down already... and this Pyukumuku is such a huge problem. Losing Keldeo is going to suck. I'm telling you that right now. From the bottom of my heart, losing Keldeo is going to suck. And this burn really did make that happen. Because, obviously, losing all that health where I would have been gaining with leftovers. I think 6 leftovers recoveries now I would have had, or 5. Somebody can look back on the video and tell me 5 or 6 were leftovers recoveries. Easily enough to take another flamethrower. Easily enough for me to say here, it's my best bet to preserve this and not try and kill that Pyukumuku on the switch in. Which is what I'm going to try and do here with this Secret Sword. Obviously, I hope it kills. I doubt it will, but I hope it does. Especially defensive, it seems to be. So it might. Stab Secret Sword is pretty strong. Pretty strong. Keldeo's a strong Pokemon. And sadly, not a horse is going to die the death of a horse right now. Against a Pyukumuku, most likely. Which is really sad. Here he goes, withdrawing. He is going to go back into this stupid fucking Pyukumuku. Please leave it on 1 HP. Please leave it on 1 HP here. No, it's in range of another one, though. He is going to BP. The question is, what does he BP into that I don't want Weavile against? Heatran is in low kick range. Mamo could die to low kick. Galvantula dies to knock off, I believe. I kind of like putting Weavile in the play here. Just because he's probably going to BP. Like, he's been BPing every time. This could be a really bad play if he goes for something else. But if he BPs, he protects, okay? I'm just going to knock off. Weavile's super fragile anyway. I'm just going to fire off a knockoff, take this out, and not lose Weavile. Not lose Weavile, I think. How much health does Pyukumuku get? I don't think he gets much, even at max. Level 50 with 252 HP. It gets 162 HP. It's on like 30%. Maybe 35. So if I do... I'll take 56. That gives me a few Life Orb hits. That gives me a few Life Orb hits. I could Pursuit here, but I think going for the knock is safer. I like going for the knock here. I should have done this sooner. I should have done this sooner, but I was really worried about getting... He's going to go for Protect again. Okay, that's fine. I'll go for the knock. He's going to get Leftovers Recovery. Of course he gets the double, right? Burns me 10% chance. Double Protect. You know what? I'm going to Ice Shard him. I don't think he does anything to me. I'm going to Ice Shard him and then knock him. Get that health down low. Really regret it if he Toxics, but... I'm going to Shard him, then knock him. Get that health nice and low. Although, no, shit. I'm going to take more damage from that. Yeah, because he'll Protect again, and I'm taking Life Orb damage. That was stupid. Recover. Fuck! That was really stupid. How much does knock do? Does knock off kill? That was such a bad play. I'm really upset with myself. I should have just knocked, but I was so salty about the double protect. I need to preserve Weavile. I can't take that much damage. I think I'm going Buzz here. And if I go Buzz, he'll probably just batten past this turn into Mamo, but... Or Galv. But I really don't have a choice. This Pyukumuku is a very unfortunate Pokemon, and I could have gotten rid of it there with a knock. Yes, I'd have been down to like 80 health, but why does that matter with Weavile? I'd have still had a good 5 or 6 Life Orb hits in me, and I don't need more than 5 or 6 Life Orb hits when I'm killing his entire team with Weavile. Yeah, he went for the Toxic there. That's fine. He's not going to hard switch into Heatran. I'm going to go for my own... He may Protect. He may Protect reading the... and to read the Toxic here. I'm going to go for Toxic. He may Protect to get leftovers and to... I think Protect is his only play here, really. I'm going to Roost, predicting the Protect, and then Toxic next turn. So, I'll Roost, he'll Protect. Then next turn I Toxic him when he baton passes, and then I can just stall this thing out with Calm Minds with Keldeo. Because it can't damage Keldeo. So Keldeo can just Calm Mind against it whenever it's in. Which is fine. I think Protect is his play. And I've got to play safe here. I'm losing so much life on so many Mons. And I can negate a turn of Toxic with a Roost. This could be a bad play for me. Obviously, if he baton passes, then I've lost my chance to Toxic his Pyukumuku. Which, obviously, Toxicing a Pyukumuku, super, super good. But, I already threw away 1 kill on this Pyukumuku, so why not throw away a Toxic on it as well? To an overplay. Of course he was going to recover. Of course he was going to recover. I should have just knocked. I should have just knocked. He's hard switching. No baton pass. Carriaya, the Galvantula. This is where he goes to set up his sticky webs. I am max Spadef, so I do live a hit from this Galvantula. Not that I want to try to. I am worried that he will go for HP Ice, however. I am super worried that he will go for HP Ice, predicting a Lando switch in. Because I have lost my, I have lost my Jane Cobb. And I am going to go here for the Foul Play does how much? Does... Ooh, 76.5 to 91. So I'm going to go for the Foul Play. I can take a Thunder. Oh, no. I don't think it does, actually. I think it does 40 to 48.2. He did go for the webs. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to defog because I know I can take 1 Thunder. I believe I can take 1 Thunder at least. I take 82.2 from a Thunder if he's Life Orb. So, I'm going to go for defog. He'll Thunder... Then I just click defog until I die. I don't want webs up. I do not under any circumstances want webs up because that is end of game for me. I will lose. Thunderbolt, that will not kill. I am max Spadef. That will not kill short of a crit. There we go. I am going to get to defog. He is Life Orb. I'm going to get my defog off. Weavile will come in here and kill this thing. Do I have to risk anything? Or can I just Pursuit? Pursuit does 44 to 51. Unfortunately, I have to risk the knock here, and then he will have another opportunity to set up on me. But that's fine. He doesn't really want to switch anything in on a knock. Actually, he does. Can Metagross pick this up with a BP? No. I have to go Weavile. There's no choice. There is no choice. And now it's a choice between Pursuit and Knock. If I Pursuit and he stays in and Bug Buzzes, I lose the game. I actually just lose. If I Pursuit and he stays in... well, actually, no. It's a roll. But if he stays in and Bug Buzzes and I Pursuit, I lose. And I don't think I can risk that. So I am going to Knock. If he switches, I'll get knock damage on whatever he switches in. If it's Pyukumuku, I will lose Weavile and I will lose the game. I should have Pursuited. He switches Pyukumuku here. He sends in Pyukumuku here. Obviously. Oh, why did I do that? Duncan, cancel button, please. Give me a cancel button. Give me a cancel button, please. Because he switches in Pyukumuku here and I lose. Galvantula then beats me. Why did I not Pursuit? Why did I not Pursuit, Duncan? Duncan, why? Duncan, why did you not Pursuit? He's not seen Pursuit left. He wants to preserve this for webs. It's a good mon against my team. He's got HP Ice for my Lando. Pursuit was my only play. Why did I talk myself out of it? You are a bad player, Duncan, and you deserve this 6-0 that Gator is going to hand you. Or 5-0, because I am going to kill the Pyukumuku. But fuck Pyukumuku, man. That thing is a threat. That thing is actually a threat. Miss the knockoff on Pyukumuku. You can do it, Weavile. I believe in you. You can miss this 100% accurate move. There it is. And there's Pyukumuku. And there is the biggest misplay of my fucking life not killing this earlier. Oh, shit. That did not kill. That is good. This is good shit. Glad that that did not kill. He's probably going to Toxic here. I'm going into not a horse. I am happy about that. I am very, very happy that that did not kill. This Pyukumuku, bane of my fucking existence, though. I swear. The Pyukumuku and the burn on Keldeo. It's changed my game so much. And not switching out Marowak turn 1. That was... Sorry, I'm way too hot in this jacket. Ugh, face getting cut off there. Do I just Secret Sword here? Pyukumuku eating every fucking hit and should have pursued that Galvantula. Do not know why I didn't. I feel like he goes back into Galv here. I'm going to double into Weavile. I'm actually going to double into Weavile. There's no way he Toxics here. And I think he BPs. I don't think he's going to bother protecting. Because I get a CM. He could go back into Galvantula here. He'll know he outspeeds me. Or he could go into Hawlucha or into Whimsy. But either way, I really like Weavile here. And if he protects, he protects. If he Toxics, then G fucking G. But I'm going to double back into Weavile. Yes, Baton Pass. No matter what he goes into here, I'm going to get a good damage off on something. I'm going to get good damage off on something no matter what he goes into here. Of course, Pyukumuku comes back in, but I'll just Pursuit. Unless he goes Mamoswine, in which case I am going to low kick. I really want that Mamoswine dead. But I have no setup. I have no way to break through that Pyukumuku. It literally stalls the rest of my team to death. With Toxic. I guess Metagross lives Toxics for days, but... Rider? That is going to be Hawlucha. Right, so Hawlucha is the same speed. Right? No, it's slower than Weavile. And Weavile does not have Icicle Crash. I only have Ice Shard. So, he can live that and kill me dead. Which is a problem. Because he lives Ice Shard and he kills me dead. He has been whittling my team far, far, far too hard. And I really need to get some damage off on this Hawlucha. But I cannot beat him because I do not have Icicle Crash. And he doubled out. Jesus, into Caster again. Okay. He's going to BP here into Heatran. Or is he? I'm going to Pursuit, predicting BP. Just get some damage off. Nope. Oh, never mind. He has to BP before you Pursue, otherwise you don't get the boosted damage. Welp. Super, super slow pivot that he is. He's going to go Heatran here. He is going to get a kill. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I think I've got to sack Keldeo. This is too vital. Seriously, losing that Marowak was the worst play I have ever made in Pokemon in my entire life. I have never made a worse play, and my GBA record is already horrendous. And now I think I cannot make playoffs after losing this. And I am very upset. So I am going to go Landorus. I am going to Earthquake. Or am I going to Earthquake? Because he could switch in Hawlucha, and I could Stone Edge, and that would be really cool. Stone Edge actually could kill Heatran too. No, I couldn't. I think I'm going to U-turn. I think I'm going to U-turn. He's not going to stay in. I don't know what he's going to go into. I think I want to U-turn. If he goes Hawlucha, I can U-turn into Metagross. I can Pursuit, then put him in Ice Shard range. He is definitely playing for differential here, and I am too. I definitely do not want to get 6-0'd by Gatr. Okay, he is going to switch. Is it going to be into Hawlucha? Rin. Oh, into Whimsicott? Okay, that's cool. I can definitely U-turn into Weavile here. And he's definitely in Pursuit range, even if he doesn't switch. I think. Oh, no, he certainly isn't. Yeah, I think I Ice Shard. I don't think he's going to switch. I think he's just going to let this die, and then he gets a free switch into Hawlucha. Yeah, I think he's just going to let this die. I'm going to Ice Shard. He doesn't need this anymore. Keldeo's gone. He really doesn't need this anymore. It was a solid switch against Lando. He's going to switch it out into the fucking Pyukumuku. I'm so tired of this Pyukumuku. And he can definitely BP here. I should have killed this Pyukumuku while I had the chance. I have made my 2 worst plays in my entire Pokemon career in this battle. Both of them. Ah. He's definitely BPing. He's definitely going to BP into his fucking Heatran. And I'm going to have to switch out and take a fucking Flamethrower on my Landorus, which is really fucking unpleasant. He's not. He's going to recover here. Because fuck this Pyukumuku, right? I'm switching in Lando. Then when he fucking BPs, he can go into Whimsicott, I guess. Of course, I fucking hate this Pyukumuku. I should have killed it while I had the goddamn chance. I should have killed it while I had the goddamn chance, but I thought I was smart, and I instantly regretted it. Of course it gets Recover. Stupid fucking Pokemon. I'm not mad at all. Oh, Mamoswine? Schwing. Actually, Schwing. Let's go for the fucking superpower. A crit will knock it out. Alright, superpower crit, give it to me. Superpower crit, give it to me. Superpower crit, give it to me. Oh! He's Sash, but he's no defenses, so superpower would have killed. But that is nice. Because now he is in Ice Shard range or Pursuit range or whatever the fuck I want to do range from Weavile. Is he going to Earthquake here? Oh, I feel like he won't. But at the same time, he wants to protect MVY coming in. And he wants to Earthquake. He really, really wants to Earthquake. But I'm gonna predict him to Ice Shard. Even if he doesn't, I'm Shocker and I will live, and then I can BP him for the kill. But he'll probably just go into fucking Pyukumuku fucking bitch ass, so I'm gonna Pursue. Yeah, he's definitely EQing. Without a doubt, he is EQing. Oh, this is an intense battle, which I fucked up by sacking not Mamoswine, sacking fucking, the amount of times the fucking Marowak would have come in handy. He can literally just set up on Pyukumuku. Literally just sits there setting up on Pyukumuku for days. Every time Pyukumuku was in, Marowak Flame Charge. Marowak Flame Charge. Get that speed. Outspeed his mons. Fuck me sideways, up and down. It really fucked with my brain space losing Marowak turn 1 as well. That was so bad. Plus Galvantula was here. Could have switched in on Galvantula every fucking time. Could have switched in on Heatran every fucking time. And he did! I literally almost stayed in. I said he's gonna Earthquake. Why? I want it dead. And I'm gonna pursue predicting him to switch. To preserve it for Lando. Although he's seen Pursuit. Why did I just click Pursuit? I need to take more time over my turns. This has become abundantly clear in this battle. I actually need to take more time over my turns. Although I do not see why he doesn't switch in his Pyukumuku here to preserve everything, ever. Oh, thank fuck! Alright, we took down a Mon. That is all I wanted to do. We are not getting 6-0'd. Pyukumuku should be dead. Fucking Whimsicott should be dead. Oh, God. Here's that fucking Heatran again. No, I'm not going to forfeit. That was actually a misclick. A funny misclick, but a misclick. Which is more valuable to me? Is it MVY? Or is it Jane Cobb? The problem is Jane Cobb and Weavile both get just flat stalled out by Pyukumuku. And I'm not looking to lose that way. Is he just gonna stay in here, or do I Pursuit? How much does Pursuit do? Pursuit does 25.9 to 30.7. If he switches, Pursuit kills. If he doesn't switch, Low Kick kills. Both are good plays. What do I do? I don't know which one to click. I don't know whether he's going to switch or whether he's going to stay in. I'm going to Pursuit. Yes, I'll take it. Doesn't kill. Fuck my life. Now he baton passes, doesn't he? He's got some bulk on that Heatran, otherwise Pursuit would have killed. And Baton Pass. Nope. Toxic. Okay. Doubling back into Weavile. If he protects, fine. If he Toxics, oops. At this point, I don't really have a choice. I predict Baton Pass, and I double back into Weavile to try and get a kill. Although then he BPs into Hulucha, and then I don't get a kill. without a crit. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. 5-0'd. This league is rigged. I don't care what anybody says. The guy who decided the league matchings as well, the pairings, was the guy who voted for me to be kicked out of the GBA. I'm not even afraid to say it at this point. This is rigged AF. He definitely was like, hey, let's put Duncan in a division with Gatr and Chimpact. Oh, and let's just rub it in by making his out-of-division battles against an ex-champion or a current champion. I can't even remember which. I need a crit right now. I need a crit, otherwise I don't even get another kill. I need a crit or I need him to miss a high jump kick or not have drain punch. One of those three things. Because I didn't run Icicle Crash. He may just double back into Pyukumuku to guarantee preserve. In which case, Pursuit was the play. But in this rigged as fuck league, I'm just getting tossed on my neck week after week. I hope you guys still love me. At least I'll beat Callum in our match. That's the big aim. I've got to beat Callum because Callum's division, on the other hand, other than MV, free as fuck. Callum gets to play loads of really easy people twice. Crit right now. Nope. Miss high jump kick right now. Oh, acrobatics. I think that kills. Yup. Oh, that crits. Cool. Wait, no. He didn't have an item used. I don't think that killed me without a crit. I'm actually mad because I do not think that kills me without a crit. Let me check. It doesn't. It does 35.8 to 43.4. I am tired. I am tired of this. I deserved that kill. Did I still have a win con if I had Weavile alive after that kill? I kill him next turn with another Ice Shard. Then Pyukumuku walls me, but I have Metagross. Heatran dies to a low kick. Galvantula dies. I had a win con. I could have still won. Galvantula dies to an Ice Shard at this range. Heatran dies to a low kick or a Pursuit. Even a Pursuit when he doesn't switch. So Heatran's gone. Galvantula's gone. Mamoswine is gone. Whimsicott is gone in an Ice Shard. I actually had a win con without that crit. I actually did. I don't care what anybody says. I had a win con without that crit. And now I'm getting fucking 5-0'd. Because he goes Pyukumuku here, then he switches in Heatran with a Baton Pass. That's his play. Yeah, there it is. Pyukumuku switches in Heatran. This is bullshit. I actually had a win con. Do I have a win con now? Okay. Meteor Mash, Attack Rise, Bullet Punch crit onto Heatran. What would that do? My custom set Heatran, Metagross, Hulucha. I want luck here. I deserve luck here. Heatran. Oh, you offensive. Level 50. Bullet Punch, +1. Crit. Does 12 to 14. I could still win this if this Meteor Mash gives me an Attack Rise and then the Bullet Punch crits. No, instead I'll miss the Meteor Mash. Fuck this game. Fuck it sideways. That crit from Hulucha mattered a shit ton. It actually mattered a shit ton because I still had a win con. I was still playing around it and Pyukumuku was still a pain in my ass, but I still had a win con. And that is what matters. That I still had one. But now without the +1, a crit does 8.4 to 9.6 and does not kill. I'm gonna try anyway, but it does not kill. 8.4 to 9.6 with a crit. Yeah, of course not. Fuck this game. Seriously. Fuck this league. Fuck this game. I'm salty. I am so salty about the burn on Keldeo. I am so salty about the crit on Weavile. I am super, super salty about how this battle went down, and I'm not afraid to tell you. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for supporting the Torracats, despite our appalling showing in this rigged as fuck league. #rigged. You can tweet at the GBA with #rigged. I'm gonna go and have a very, very salty cooldown period, and I will feel better next week for whoever the fuck is going to dick me down. See you then. Alright then guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can click up here to see more videos of this type on my channel. If you want to check out something else a little bit different, then you can click down here. And if you want to see everything that I upload, you can click the subscribe button right here.